This video will walk you through calculating descriptive statistics and the 95% confidence interval for an average estimate using Excel. And I'm just going to pick up where I left off using returns to data. So you'll notice up here I've already created my histogram, though that won't be necessary for the work that I'm doing. What will be necessary, however, is the fact that I have taken my no load and load funds and combined them into this one combined list. So I'm going to be using the combined list to perform this analysis. So to do the descriptive statistics, I'll go into data, then data analysis, and select descriptive statistics from my list there. Input range, I'll do the combined return, including the label that says combined return, and I'll then have to check off label in first row. My information is grouped by column since I just highlighted a column of data. My output range, now make sure to click in here before you select your output range. I want this on the same sheet, so I'm just going to select another open cell on this sheet here. I want to select summary statistics in order to get my descriptive statistics, and then in order to get my confidence interval, I want to select confidence level for the mean. So I will select OK, and it prints out for me this return information. So I have my mean return for the sample, my average 1 year return for the sample that I have here is negative 13.24%. That wasn't such a good annualized return. The standard deviation of returns is 17.67%. So that tells me that my returns are pretty dispersed, which is what I noticed when I looked at that histogram there. It also is showing me information about the skewness and kurtosis, which is telling me that my data is slightly skewed here, also something that I noticed in my histogram. Now, to get and you will notice the minimum and maximum are shown there the same as we had calculated when we did those using the min and max functions. Now, let's say I want to create my 95% confidence interval. The way I would interpret this, I would say I'm 95% confident that the average 1 year return was between my upper and lower bounds. So I need to calculate those upper and lower bounds. So the lower bound with 95% confidence and the upper bound with 95% confidence. To find the lower bound, I take my mean and subtract from it this confidence level. To find my upper bound, I take my mean and add to it this confidence level. So I can say I'm 95% confident that the average return was between negative 17.10% and negative 9.4%. Yeah, this was a bad year for those stocks. But that's how I do my descriptive statistics and my 95% confidence interval.